Testing 1 2. Okay, let's get started. Thank you so much for the follow, Lumpy Steam. Lumpy. I call my cat Lumpy, Mr. Lumps, because he's just a big old lumps. How do I switch to camera? There we go. Hi. So I'm really excited for today's stream. I am a total Zelda nerd. Probably not as much as, you know, like the Zelda theorists on YouTube and stuff. Hopefully the music is not too loud. I just want to have it on the background while I talk. But I'm so excited for today's stream. This is one of my favorite series ever. And going back to Ocarina of Time, that was the first Zelda game I played. Hold on, okay, I did unmute myself. And I'm just so excited. I realized that it's been 6 years since Breath of the Wild came out, and I couldn't believe that. It's such a long time. Though it just feels like it was just yesterday. But it's been 6 years. March 3rd was when it released, March 3rd, 2017, which is like a lifetime ago. My life, the way it is today, is like unrecognizable, even 6 years ago, which is crazy. But I'm really excited to play this game on stream. It's one of the main reasons I always wanted to stream, was to play Zelda games. And today I wanted to do a little bit different. I didn't want to start from the beginning, just because it's a very long game, and I won't probably be able to make it to the end if I start from the beginning, because it'll take way too long. And I wanted to do like a tour of Hyrule, considering that we're going to get Tears of the Kingdom in just a few months, to kind of show the areas that stood out to me, landmark areas that have historical significance, I guess, in other series entries, like Ocarina of Time stuff, Twilight Princess stuff. And I do have the Becoming a Champion encyclopedia thing, I guess it's what it's called, Creating a Champion, and also the Hyrule Encyclopedia and all that good stuff. I have those books, and I try to base the stuff that I'm going to talk about today off of that. If I say something that's like a theory that's kind of just like what I think, I'll definitely let you know, because a few years ago, I was really excited about this game, and I got into Zelda Theorists. And it's fun in games and stuff. It's really good to theorize and stuff, but a lot of the stuff it's just like way. I'm like, what are what are y'all talking about? But it's fun to theorize. I still love watching those videos. Like I follow like Zeltic and Nintendo Bandit, all that stuff. I love watching their videos just because it's fun to theorize. I always take it with a grain of salt now because it's like, you know, it's fun to imagine what it could be. And this stream will definitely not focus on any theories about Tears of the Kingdom. I haven't looked into any of that stuff, and I know that there was like a leak with one of the art books for that game, and I'm doing my best to avoid any leaks or anything like that, because I want to go into the game kind of blind. You know, the only things I know are the teasers and trailers, and I don't want to figure out what's going on right away because I kind of like playing the game to figure that out. You know, at least this one. Like most of the times, I really don't care. You know, you can spoil whatever; it doesn't matter. But Zelda games, for some reason, are one of those games that I'm like, please don't ruin it for me, please. So, needless to say, this is going to have spoilers for Breath of the Wild, and I will reference. I think one time I'll reference Age of Calamity, which is a Hyrule Warriors game, but it'll be a brief reference. It won't be anything. I don't think too spoilerish for that game at least. So oh my god, I picked 25 places that Hey Jonathan, welcome to the stream, friend. My Pikachu hat. Yeah. Let me give you a shout out. There we go. Oh, that's right. You were streaming the Lego stuff. I'm so glad that you're getting into that. I love seeing that. Lego sets are definitely stuff I have fun with too. So it's great to see somebody else enjoy them. And so I picked 25 spots in the game that stood out to me and that I know for a fact are references to previous games. You're welcome, Jonathan. No problem. And I'm going to talk about how they kind of tie into the rest of the series. And like I said, whenever I theorize something that's like not from the books that I read, like the Creating the Champion one and the encyclopedias, I will let you know that's just my opinion. It's what I think happened. And so at the very end, we'll go to Hyrule Castle, and I won't teleport there. Like, well, I mean, I am going to be teleporting a lot, but I won't go straight to the Ganon fight. I'll go through Hyrule Castle a bit and kind of show you the route that I took when I first played. Thank you so much for the follow, Urban Sociologist. I hope you're having a great day, friend. And so I'm going to kind of take you through the back roads that I took to get to Hyrule Castle and to make it to Ganon. Hey, Ed Affairs, welcome to the stream, friend. And welcome to the stream, Super Evil Wolfie. Oh my god, so many people. I'm so glad that you guys are here and were able to stop by. Let me give you a shout out, Super Evil Wolfie. Hey, Sif. Let me give you a shout out as well, Sif. Thank you so much for stopping by. Okay. And no Yusuf. Matt has told me to play this since release, so you're going to be schooling me as I haven't yet. Jonathan, you haven't played. Okay, hopefully I don't spoil it for you. I won't. Oh, actually, no, it does have kind of like, it's kind of hard to avoid spoilers, but hopefully you don't mind. How is everyone this fine Monday? I'm great. I'm really excited for today's stream because it's going to be like a little exploration stream. I'll be walking simulator for a bit. I watched Matt play. I'm not worried. Okay, good. That's great. Yeah, so needless to say, this is going to have Breath of the Wild spoilers, and I picked 25 spots throughout the game that I like visiting and stuff. And this game, oh my god. Okay. I always make the mistake of getting like emotional and stuff on stream, but I'll just say I was going through a rough time 2017, and this game came out at just the right time. So I got to explore a lot and really just kind of like wander around. Like, you know, I'm not really much of an outdoorsy type, so I would literally do walking simulator in Breath of the Wild, and I got to explore a lot and see and enjoy a lot of the scenery, which is great. So I really love this game. Okay, well, let's go ahead and switch over to the video game. Let's mute the music. I don't think we'll need it. The subtitles are good. Okay. I need my list. I have a little list here. And this is my save file that I played with the first time, and so it's completely passed already. I have like all the power-ups, and I have all the 900 Korok seeds as well. I mean, I had so much fun with this game. The first place we're going to visit is exactly where we start off, which is the Great Plateau. I've noticed that a lot of people haven't realized that the Great Plateau is actually Skyloft. Like it's been mentioned in the encyclopedias of like the Hyrule encyclopedias. This is referenced as the birthplace of Hyrule, and this is Skyloft. It's kind of hard to see that to see people say that there's a place called the Forgotten Temple. People say that that's where Skyloft used to be, but that's not actually true. Thank you for the follow, Certain Certain ST. The reason I say that is because, okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna get super nerdy in this stream. I am so sorry. So, the Great Plateau is close to Faron Woods, which is how Skyloft was in Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword is Skyloft is from Skyward Sword. The Forgotten Temple is way up here, in the north, and Skyloft was never up there. Like it was closer to Faron Woods, which is makes sense that it's here, because this is the Great Plateau here. And another thing, nerding all caps, I know. What I wanted to show was this picture here. It's gonna cover up the game real quick, but to kind of show the similarities. So on the right is Skyloft, and you can see the resemblance of the Great Plateau with Skyloft, including the temple where the Temple of Time is. That's where the goddess of Hylia statue is, and you have like the little river of the dead, which is the river from Skyloft. The Mount Hylia is the tall mountains in Skyloft, the tallest parts, and then you even have that little waterfall that's circled in like the light blue. These are all like in the exact same areas. And the Forest of Spirits is where the market or the bazaar used to be. So it's very, I mean, to me it's clear at least that the creators of the game meant for the Great Plateau to be Skyloft from Skyward Sword. It was, pushed down to Hyrule and stuff, because it used to be in the sky, obviously. Later on we will visit the hold on, that's not the right one. We will visit the Forgotten Temple, and I'll talk about that later, about why it was created. It's mentioned in the creating a champion book, and it's actually something else. It's not the goddess temple of Hylia that we see in Skyward Sword. So when you start the game, you obviously see the Temple of Time, and to me it looked identical to the Ocarina of Time one. The only thing I can't get my head around is, why is Hyrule Castle like all the way across the map? I don't think you can see it here. Where is it at? It's all the way down there, whereas in Ocarina of Time, it was a lot closer to the Temple of Time. They were like literally right next to each other. And the only thing I can think of is that after Ocarina of Time happened, Market Town, or whatever it was called back then, was destroyed. And so I feel like they moved Hyrule Castle further away. At least, I don't know, like I that's one thing I can't really explain. Because in Ocarina of Time, they were right next to each other. The Temple of Time and the Hyrule Castle was like to the left of it. But now there's nothing, and Hyrule Castle is like way down there. So that's one thing I don't know how to explain, except that maybe, who knows, maybe it was moved further away when Hyrule was further explored. Because they did say this is just the birthplace of Hyrule, and I'm pretty sure it expanded. So one thing I kind of liked about the Temple of Time was this here. It's very similar to hold on, let me get the picture up. Okay, let's see how big that picture is. It's very similar to how it looks like in the Ocarina of Time, because the Ocarina of Time Temple of Time is in the picture here, and it even has like a little altar and stuff. Like it's pretty dead on, and it's maybe it's not this one, but there's other little abbeys and stuff that have a similar resemblance to that part. I have a feeling that it is that because it is here, because it's at the foot of the Temple of Time. And then if you go this way, like let's say you're going to go get the Master Sword in Ocarina of Time, it makes sense that it's further back this way because in Ocarina of Time, I have a feeling that the Master Sword was placed on this pedestal here. And this is where you would go back and forth in time. Now they just put a statue here, the Goddess of Hylia statue. But maybe this is where the Master Sword used to be. I'm not sure. At least that's what I think. And one thing I like about the Temple of Time is the music. It's the old song from the Temple of Time, but played slowly. And I like that. I don't know if it's ever going to play again. Yeah, there you go. Oh, look, the little goblins. I had to practice playing this game because I hadn't played it in such a long time that I wanted to make sure I wasn't making a complete ass of myself on stream because I hadn't played it in such a long time. I wanted to look like I knew what I was doing. So there's a few things I kind of forgot. So my combat skills are not what they used to be. Right, so that's the Temple of Time. And it looks just like it did in Ocarina of Time, which is pretty cool. Pro. Another part that I liked was, hold on, let me get rid of that picture. Where the stables. There's stables all over the area. Hold on, let me go. Let me go to this one. I think they have music that relates to like Epona's song, which is pretty cool. There's a resident in the stables that I was kind of glad that they included him because he made it. Or I think his first appearance was in Wind Waker. And his name is Beetle. Okay, where's the stable? Yeah, there's stables all over Hyrule, obviously, because you can get your horses here. And there's a part of the song that sounds like Epona's song. Where's Beetle? There he is. Thank you so much for the Zelda chest opening, Ariel. Let me give you a shout out, friend. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're all doing well. Let me give you a shout out. There we go. So that's the part that sounds like Epona's song. And here's Beetle. The first time I saw him was in Wind Waker. And there's a little like... He makes a big fuss about if you have energetic rhino beetles, which are like a little bug that you find in the game. He gets excited about them because he collects beetles, obviously. His name is Beetle. And so you see, it's a rare beetle you almost never see. Please, would you consider giving me your energetic rhino beetle? And he gives you a fairy tonic, which is not that powerful. So if you tell him no, he goes a little insane, which is pretty cool. He says, really? But this is such a good deal, and that beetle really wants to be with me. I just don't understand your thought process here. He says, maybe I'll sneak into his inventory and replace it with common beetles. While he's not looking, he won't know the difference. No, I'll hire someone to do it for me. No need to get my hands dirty. So I don't know. I just thought, oh, you're still here? I thought you left. I don't know. I just thought that was really funny. Because in Wind Waker, when you see him... Wait, is it Wind Waker or is it Skyward Sword? He develops like a different personality at nighttime, and I thought that was pretty cool. And I collect dads, and I get excited for them. That's you'll get the energetic daddy beetles. Okay, and then so we'll let me know if you change your mind. So that's what he does, and he sells bugs. If you ever need bugs, you can always get them. We don't need any of that right now. And so the song is it's really cool. Like I don't know if the volume's good enough for you to hear the music, but it's Epona song kind of mixed in with new music, and that's pretty cool. Here you can always get your horses and stuff, and one cool thing about with his little helmet, one cool thing about the horses is that there's 2 horses that you can collect. There's Ganondorf's big horse, the giant horse, and also I don't know why I named them Sia, Hodor, and Epona. I go through weird phases. This is Princess Zelda's horse, like not the same horse, but like a offspring of the same horse. And this is Ganondorf's horse. It's pretty cool because it's huge. You find these in certain areas of Hyrule and stuff, so you can tame them. And this is Ganondorf's horse from Ocarina of Time, the one he rode in on. And it's huge. It's a big boy. I don't know. I like the horsies. They're cute. Okay. So those are the stables. Lots to do there. It's always a lot of fun to visit. There's usually also rumors there. Like they kind of guide you in to find different things. All right, so the next stop will be the Deku Tree. That's another thing I don't understand. In Ocarina of Time, the Deku Tree was south, like closer to Faron Woods, like over here. But this time it's like way up north, and I'm not sure why. The only thing I can think of is that maybe throughout history, the Lost Woods and the Korok Forest might have shifted around. Only because it's a tree, and the Deku Tree has died before. We saw him die in Ocarina of Time, but of course it came back in the same area, so I don't understand. One thing one reason I feel like it might have moved is because in one of the areas here you see an ancient tree stump, and it's a huge tree that's dead, and it's no longer anything. It's just a big stump. So I'm like, maybe this used to be a Deku Tree, and a long time ago, and it died and it moved. So maybe it moves throughout Hyrule. Who knows? I'm not sure. Link has no business riding that big ass horse. Hey, Merbrosa, welcome to the stream, friend. So let's go see the Deku Tree. I'm gonna leave the horse behind. You gay wonder. I think it's quite possible it's moved over time. Yeah, because if you think about it, this game I think takes place after all of the other entries in the series. And what I don't understand is that it has species like the Koroks from one timeline, but then it has like the Zoras from like a different timeline and the Rito from a different timeline. It's like it combines everything together. It's like a huge I think they call it the convergence timeline, like where everything kind of just combines together. Hey, Junie, welcome to the stream, friend. Let me give you a shout out, Junie. I think you stream, right? I haven't. Yes, you do. I remember. I followed you. There you go. Digimon World. Ooh, cool. I was just hearing someone talk about this game converges the timeline last night, but no Picori yet. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna come out in the next one, but yeah, it's because the reason I say that it's because obviously the Great Sea that happened in like the Wind Waker and stuff when Hyrule was flooded happened because you find these little, where are they at? These little things, rock salts. And the description tells you crystallized salt from an ancient sea commonly used to season meals, and they're found everywhere, literally everywhere. Damn, Hugo, you are determined with these Korok seeds. Yeah, I found them, and I think you can talk to what's his name, Hestu, and he does a little dance for you. Where is he at? There he is, and that's what the little whatchamacallit does. You get a little big golden poop, Hestu's gift. This is a gift of friendship given to you by Hestu. It smells pretty bad. And if you show it to him, he does a little dance. Shakakalam. He's kind of like Tingle in a weird way. If you have Hestu's gift, dance with me. What dance should we do? We can do the... Wait. We don't need to do a dance. Oh, it's just any dance. You can pick it. So it's dance party. You got all the Korok seeds. You're wilding out with Nick Cannon. Gonna repopulate the whole all of Hyrule with Koroks. I really want to play this again. That was fun. So yeah, that's what the Hestu's gift does. You can dance with him whenever you want to. And this is where you get the... Oh, I forgot to get a picture. Where you get the Master Sword. It's in this little pedestal. And this is a reference to... Oh my god, what game was it? I didn't write any notes on this one. It's from A Link to the Past. It's very similar. Like, you find... Like, they even place 3 flowers how they are in A Link to the Past, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna take these. These are mine. Hold on. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Uh-oh. This game is definitely... There's so much evidence for it. I do like this little dance here. I wonder if we'll get more explanation of the convergence and Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, that's true. I gave up on them when I got enough weapon slots. And how's your afternoon? This Link to the Past. Okay. Yeah, that's where the... Yeah, this is like a reference to Link to the Past. It might be the same pedestal for all we know. But yeah, there was like little flowers. Anyway, we came here to see the Great Deku Tree. Where is he at? Hey, 13th Geek. Thank you so much for the 50 biddies. I hope you're doing well, friend. Let me give you a shout out. We're just nerding out right now with some Breath of the Wild stuff. Alright, so the Great Deku Tree is up there. He looks a little bit different. He has like the cherry blossom leaves. But I think it's really nice. I like it. It looks really nice. And so you can talk to him. I think it's here. Yes, you gotta stand here. And there's a Deku Tree. Almost the same as Ocarina of Time. Now your body and mind and soul are ready to wield the Master Sword at its full potential. Thanks for the shouts. Yeah. But do not let your guard down. Just as before, if you use your sword to excess, it will run out of energy and become unstable until it recovers. That blade is more than a tool. It is your partner across time. The Master Sword, right? Your ally from 100 years past. Wield it with care. What's really cool, and I think it kind of changes so much, is the fact that I hope this is not a spoiler. It's from the Tears of the Kingdom trailers. We did see it happen on the trailer and stuff. That the Master Sword is destroyed. And I don't know what that means, because it's like that's the weapon that Link uses to defeat Ganon. Without it, I don't understand what you can do. Like, how do you stop him without that? So I guess that's what the game's going to be about. It could be, it's like how some of the springs you visit are references to Skyward Sword. I'm definitely going to go visit those places. So that's a Great Deku Tree in a totally new location that we had never seen before. It's north of Hyrule Castle. And who knows? I guess we did kind of see in Wind Waker that the Koroks would plant great Deku seeds everywhere, but it was more to kind of like grow forests across the land, not really to plant a new Deku Tree, but maybe they have to after the Deku Tree gets too old. Which brings me to my next point. We're gonna go to Mikar Island, which is right here. What's the closest area? Wow, they're all pretty far away. We'll go here. I wonder if it somehow lost power and eroded like that, and maybe you have to repower, reforge it. Yeah, I should replay Breath of the Wild 2 again. Hey, Yum Salad, welcome to the stream, friend. Let me give you a shout out. Sexy Wolverine. No, you. Hold on, let me give you a shout out. Yum Salad. There we go. Ooh, Wulong Fallen Dynasty. I've been wanting to check that game out. It looks really cool. I hope you're having fun with that. Alright, so let me place a marker on the map, because I'm going to get lost. Alright, so it's over there. So I did get the expansion pack, the DLC stuff. So I have the motorcycle. It's really cool. You have to like fuel it, but you can literally fuel it with anything. It doesn't matter what it is. Like it can be something that you have a lot of. So like it can be, let's see, it can be these gears, and you just power it up. Like you can fuel it up. So it's not too bad. You have to do that occasionally so that you won't run out of power. And it's really cool to like clear all of these bumpy hills and stuff. You don't have to really worry about it. I hope I don't make an ass out of myself. Oh, I don't know what I killed there. It's a hit and run. Run! Okay. I can't play the DLC. The part where I'm a one-hit kill always makes me mad. Oh no! That part was pretty tough. The one-hit obliterator thing. I kind of wish you could bring that weapon out with you, but I guess it would make the game a little too crazy. Ow. So where I'm going right now is Mikar Island. Mikar, I feel, was purposely misspelled. Like they is a reference to one of the sages from Wind Waker called Makar. It's not the game's fault. The game's fault. I'm terrible. Was it hard to get the bike? I never got it. I did the DLC a very long time ago. I can't remember if... I do remember having actually a hard time with the one-hit obliterator thing that you have to do, the trial. And then at the very end, it was a little tough battle that you have to get across. But it's... I got it because of the Champions ballads and stuff. And that was always a lot of fun. I'm stuck at the trial of the sword. I always die. Oh, look, the... Oh, no. Don't go into the water. It's always really hard to swim in this game, isn't it? I don't like it. Stop. Crap, okay. I almost fell off. I almost pulled Thelma and Louise. I feel validated. I'll say violated. So let's go to that tree over there, that tree stump. So because it's been thousands of years, I feel like a lot of the history was, forgotten by the Hylians. So this island is called Mikar Island. But I feel like it's a reference to the sage from Wind Waker, the Korok sage, whose name was Makar. And this is what I think. I saw a Zelda theorist, I can't remember who it was, say that this is more than likely is the sage. This tree stump is the Korok sage. Let me get a picture of him. Hold on. Okay. Uh-oh, it's way off course. Let's put it there. So here we see little Mikar. Look at him, the little baby. He plays the little violin. He's the cutest Korok. He's so chunky from the bottoms. Remember to take... I need to hydrate. I got my water here. He's one of the sages that you need to awaken in Wind Waker to restore the power to your Master Sword. And so I have a feeling that this island, Makar Island, is a reference to him. It's just misspelled. Because we do see this happen a lot. Because I think over here we have a lake called... oh, where is it at? I forgot. We have a Navi Lake, like Navi from Ocarina of Time, but it's also misspelled with a B rather than a V, de vaca. And we also have islands over here referencing Tingle. Tingle, misspelled as well. Ankle, which were the brothers, Knuckle, and then David. All misspelled. And I feel like it's like the creators of the game trying to show that so much time has passed that the people of Hylia don't really remember why these islands are named like that. They just kind of changed like the names and stuff over time. I'm sorry, Yum Sally. Yeah, it's going to be a very dorky stream. I'm like a big Zelda nerd and I wanted to do the stream. Yeah, and so what's really sad about this is that there's nothing to do here on this island. You just have these things here during the day. At nighttime you have the Stalfo stuff. Okay. I don't know why I'm collecting these. It's not like I need any of these. Please, I love this. And so you have a little stump here. I remember when I first found this island, and I I realized that this has to be a reference to Makar, the sage. Obviously, this tree is dead and stuff. So I figured it's been so long that Makar, probably the Korok, got so old that he couldn't move, got planted in place and became a tree, and even that tree is so old that it died itself, which is really sad. So I spent some time here with the fire and stuff, just to keep him company. And hold on. What's really cool is that if you climb up here, you can see the wind blowing to the west, and so it's kind of like, well, the Wind Waker and stuff. I don't know if that's a reference to that, but I thought that was pretty cool that you can see the wind blowing. This hasn't been confirmed, obviously, that this is Makar, the Korok sage. I just feel like it makes sense to me. Okay. So that's number 5. Hey Susan, welcome to the stream, friend. I hope you're having a great Monday. The next area we're gonna go to is the statue of the 8th heroine. I don't have I don't have a lot of hold on, let me get rid of that. Did I get rid of it? Yes, I did. So I'm gonna get confused if there's markers all over the place. The 8th heroine, I couldn't find much details about that. I just liked that area because it kind of reminded me of like the Greek statues, like those really big ones. I can't remember the name of them. Great. It's great to see you, Susan. Oh, I need to change because I'm freezing.
Pikachu!
Jinxie! Welcome to the stream, friend. Thank you so much for resubscribing. Happy Monday. Yeah, like those big statues. I forgot what they're called. They were once considered the wonders of the world and stuff, and they were referenced in so many things, like so many stories. Like they were at the port of entry for boats and stuff. So, and they were like really tall. I don't know if hold on. It'll probably just be better if I show this thing to you. And what I liked about this is that I'm going the wrong way. See, this is why I have to put markers, because I'm kind of bad with maps. The Colossus of Rhodes. Yes, Jinxie. Oh my God, thank you. You always know all these little these little historical facts. Yes, it reminds me of that. And so on the way, this is part of one of the missions that you get to do. Mr. Peps, I'm sorry, I'll be quieter. My little kitty doesn't like when I yell. I have to be quieter because he gets nervous. Where is it at? Oh man. Hold on. I know what you're talking about. The Greek goddess statues. I'm walking into things. The reason I wanted to teleport over here was because you find a steals Mr. Peps for snuggles. That's exactly what he's doing right now. He's just snuggling little babies. Oh look, there goes one of the dragons. Yeah, this is an area that the dragon visits. I can't remember the name of them. It's a thunder one. I'm scared of them. Don't shock me. Well, anyway, somewhere in this area, I should have marked it on my map. You find a giant sword. I can't turn fast enough. It's too snowy. I can't really see where I'm going. I crashed into that. But anyway, let's go to the statue. Oh no, the dragon's trying to lift me up. It's a UFO. This statue is so out of like in the middle of nowhere that the Gerudo, because this is close to the Gerudo area. I thought it was a person. It's just a goblin. The Gerudo forgot about this statue. It's supposed to represent part of their history, but they don't seem to remember where it's at. But the statue of the 8th heroine, where is she at? There it is. She's supposed to be holding a giant sword, and the sword is somewhere up in those mountains. But this is pretty cool. I thought it was because it's out in the middle of nowhere and it's just like a giant statue, and there's really no history behind it. I tried looking into the encyclopedias to see if it's mentioned what it represents, but there literally was no reason. It's just part of a side quest. If you go to the Gerudo Desert, there's an area over here, the East Gerudo Ruins. You're a giant statue with a giant sword. Wait. Hey, Jovan, welcome to the stream, friend. Let me give you a shout out. Jovan, there you go. You can kind of see that it's supposed to represent a part of, like, it seems like it's a major part of Gerudo history, but they don't remember it anymore because it's been so long. Because here they have statues of the 7 heroines all around, and the 8th one was built far, far away, and I'm not sure what that means. And like I said, I tried looking in the encyclopedias and stuff, and there's really no definitive explanation as to why it's all the way out there. Because, oh, hold on, let me show you on the map. Oh, that's a capture. I do that all the time. So, like, Gerudo Town is here. I'm right here. But this is where the 7 statues are at. The 8th one is all the way up here. All the way up here. Out in the middle of nowhere. And it's like, well, why did they build it? Reminds me of the statues that were at Petra, or the Buddhas that were blown up by, okay, oh my god, the Buddhas of Bamiyan. That's so sad to hear about ancient architecture that survived literally thousands of years, or centuries at least, only to get blown up. I don't understand why that has to happen. Okay, so that's the statue of the 8th heroine. The next one is the Arbiter's Ground, which is somewhere... Where is it at? Is it here? Oh, the Arbiter's Ground. Let's teleport from this area. So the Arbiter's Grounds is a reference to the dungeon from Twilight Princess. After the events of Ocarina of Time, when Zelda sent Link back so that he can live his life as a kid, the kid Link that was sent back in time went to Hyrule Castle to warn Princess Zelda what was going to happen. Oh, another thing is, what are these big bones? Like, what? It's so weird that they're just out here. Like, there's several of them throughout Hyrule. Hold on, let me mark it. I can't use that here? Why not? Uh-oh. That's not good. Why can't I use my... Oh, you can't use horses in this area. So anyway, yeah, after Link was sent back in time so that he can live his life as a normal kid after the events of Ocarina of Time, he went to Princess Zelda and warned her what was going to happen. And so before Ganon got a chance to do everything that he did in Ocarina of Time, the Hyrule soldiers arrested Ganon and brought him to the Arbiter's Grounds for an execution. I thought the skeleton, a giant sand snake, think you fight in this area. Though the bones, I'm not sure what those bones are. I think you're talking about Modulga or something. They might be, because that's one of the bones. There's 2 other scattered across Hyrule. One is I'm not scared of you. Go away. Go away now. We're gonna go visit one in the snow area, and it's also a big skeleton, and there's really no explanation. Oh my god, I wish I had my bike. Oh no, leave me alone. Don't. Okay. One of the bones, they kind of look like the Dodongos from Ocarina of Time, and I thought that would have been pretty cool, but I don't think they are. I mean, they're too big. Maybe they could be, who knows? Well, anyway, yeah, so the Arbiter's Ground in Twilight Princess is where the sages bring Ganondorf to execute him. But because he has a Triforce of Power... Oh, hold on, I wrote notes for this. Well, okay, yeah, because he has a Triforce of Power with him, he survived the execution, and he even managed to kill the Water Temple Sage. So the remaining sages panicked and instead banished Ganon to the Twilight Realm. And so That's how Twilight Princess happened, because Ganon was able to control the Twilight Realm and just hizo puro desmadre ahí. I don't know how to say that in English. But yeah, this is the Arbiter's Ground. There's one of those big sand snake things over there. You're so smart. I'm just a nerd for Zelda. Puro desmadre. But that's what happened. Hizo puro desmadre allá. Uh-oh. I can't kill these things with my sword. Yeah, Moldulga, an Arbiter's Ground. So, the place I'm talking about, I do have pictures. I love it here. Hold on, let me get the pictures. So, the Arbiter's Ground looks like this in a in Twilight Princess. So, look how pretty it is. It's like this was the Hyrule Kingdom's main prison for like the worst prisoners. It's night. Getting a refresher on all this. It's like, okay. When Mr. Wolverine talks in Espanol to us. That's so funny. So it was already ruins, I think, back then. This was like a prison where they kept the worst prisoners of Hyrule. Yeah, the Arbiter's Ground is one of my favorite temples in the whole series. It's a really fun dungeon. You get to fight 4 Poes like in the Forest Temple, and then at the very end you have that huge spinner thing going. It's a really cool level. I like it. But anyway, so now when you look at it, there's like hardly anything left. The Arbiter's Grounds. Oh, I better run away because this thing's gonna attack me. This is all that's left of it. That's how long it's been. So this place has turned into this, and that's crazy. One thing I did want to mention is the Arbiter's Ground. I think, like I said, I'm gonna say when I think something, are where the Spirit Temple used to be in Ocarina of Time. I'm not sure if that's actually accurate, but in the Arbiter's Grounds in Twilight Princess, you see this statue inside, and it looks very similar to the one from Ocarina of Time. It's this one here. The same pose, the same snake, and everything, and this is the entrance to the Spirit Temple in Ocarina of Time. So it's kind of interesting to think that after all of this time, like it's been thousands of years. Remember, it's been thousands and thousands of years. This was probably where the Spirit Temple used to be in Ocarina of Time, and now there's nothing left. It's gone. And that's crazy to think about. I mean, at least for me. So I don't know if that's actually true, but to me it made sense, because it's like, well, we're in the Gerudo Desert. That's where the Spirit Temple used to be. And, oh, look, that's that big thing you were talking about. I'm such a big Zelda nerd, and I'm glad you have this knowledge for us. So it might have been built on top or expanded. That's right. It probably was built on top of it. Okay, so that's the Arbiter's Ground. Oh, now we get to go to the Forgotten Temple. This is one of the things that I kind of get a little bothered by, that people say that this is a temple from Skyward Sword. And with the release of the Becoming a Champion book, that blue book back there, I've been booped. Oh no, how dare you. Booped on my own stream. That explains what the Forgotten Temple actually is, and it wasn't the temple from Skyward Sword. And that was such a huge relief to me, because I'm like, oh my god, like what if it is? I'm like, then I have so many questions. The only thing I do think is from Skyward Sword is the Goddess of Hylia statue. Well, let me dun, 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 dun. Thank you for redeeming that, Jinxie. Let me delete this pin. Okay. So let's drive over there. How do I drive again? A. Hydrate. Oh, I know, I'm so thirsty. Okay. So the Forgotten Temple is in an area out in the middle of nowhere, way in the north of Hyrule. I died. I thought I pressed X in time, but I didn't. Nobody saw that, okay? I'm still alive. Okay. So this is the entrance to the Forgotten Temple. I totally fell. I didn't even know you could fall off your horse thingy. Okay, let's climb up there. A professional gamer here. Okay, so in the Creating a Champion book, it literally states this. The Forgotten Temple was constructed by the royal family in order to keep a record of the heroes throughout history who aided the royal family of Hyrule in the countless ancient battles against Ganon. The building represents Hyrule's ancient past, and the design incorporates construction elements from Skyward Sword. So this was built kind of like as a museum or a temple for Link, basically, which is why at the very end, it's here where you find your last outfit, the Breath of the Wild tunic and all that stuff. A lot of people got confused, and they did think that it was Skyloft or whatever because of these statues. And it makes sense. I mean, why would it have these statues? These are obviously a reference to the loft wings, those birds that you fly on. You totally... Yeah, I know it's like... It's very similar. Even the inside is very similar to the temple. But they purposely built it that way, according to the Creating a Champion book. Oh, there's another dragon over here. I hear it, I don't see it. I'm kind of scared of them sometimes. Because like when I'm not ready, they just pop up and they just start throwing fire everywhere. Oh, there he goes. Look how pretty. Seeing those dragons just fly around, it's... The first time I saw one, I freaked the F out. I was like, oh my god, what the hell is that? I should read my copy of that book. Okay, so let's try to go over here. Oh no. Climb it. Climb it. Okay. I think I have that book too. That dragon is always over this chasm. Yeah, that's true. It's one of the areas where it's usually at. Okay, I'm gonna try to make it past this part. Well, actually, you know what? I can just teleport. I forget. One thing I do agree with the Zelda theorist is that maybe the original Goddess of Hylia statue, that really, really big one that was in the Skyloft Temple, I do believe that maybe it was moved from all the way down there to here to be a part of the temple, because this is the biggest statue in the entire game. And in one of the encyclopedias it says it's the oldest Goddess of Hylia statue in all of Hyrule. So it makes sense, especially because at the shrine trial thing, I don't know why I pointed back. Like, there's a shrine behind me, I guess. I don't know. You have to do what you did in Skyward Sword, which is you jump off the head or off the palm of the... And then you jump down and do the little thing that you did at the beginning of Skyward Sword. And then the shrine opens and stuff, blah, blah, blah. You get all the things in there. Why not? Hey, Jelly Duck. Welcome to the stream, friend. Let me give you a shout out. The jelliest of ducks. There you go, friend. Ooh, Chrono Trigger. That seems like such a good game. I've never played it, but it seems like so much fun. I made sure this was my last shrine for that reason. Yeah, because if you try... Oh my god. There's so many guardians. I only made it through them because I have the Master Sword. But look at that. No. I'm not doing that. But yeah, apparently this was mentioned to be a temple.
Pika, pika, Pikachu!
Hey, Daddy Mary, thank you so much for subscribing again. Breath of the Wow Wow. Welcome to the stream, Mary. It's great to see you. I think I used the Hylian shield a lot. Yeah. Uh-oh. I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, and it's here once you complete all of the shrines that you get the Breath of the Wild stuff. What is it called? Cap of the Wild. The Tunic of the Wild and the Trousers of the Wild. And then you can use this power-up stuff, which is a reference to some of the older games where you could do this when you're at full health, right? Hi, friends. Chrono Trigger just turned into Nier. Okay, and so the Forgotten Temple. Yeah, so it says it was a Forgotten Temple was constructed in order to keep a record of the heroes throughout history. So it makes sense that there's guardians here, because Ganon probably sent them on purpose to destroy this temple, because it's basically a temple to commemorate all of the times Link and Zelda had beat Ganon. So he definitely wanted this to get out of the way. Somebody mentioned that tree is a reference to the tree that you plant in Skyward Sword. I really don't know if that's the case, which is what their argument was about this being the actual temple from Skyloft or whatever. But the location doesn't make sense to me, so I don't know. And either way, this book says it's not. Okay, so we went to the Forgotten Temple. How long have I been streaming? Okay, no, we're doing good. My next area is my absolute favorite area. It's Zora's Domain. I have such a oh my god, I love Mipha. She's my favorite champion. When I first played, she was the first champion I tried rescuing from the Guardians of the Galaxy. What are they called? Not the Guardians, the Divine Beasts. And I was hopeful that she would still be alive. I'm sorry about the spoiler. And she wasn't. And I got so sad. Because I'm like, no, I wanted to rescue her. Anyway, Zora's Domain, I think, is like the prettiest area in all of Hyrule. And you have here a statue of Mipha. And I don't know, look, I think it's so pretty. There's no other place like this in all of Hyrule. It's like so pretty. It rains a lot here, which is fine by me because I do like the rain. Then of course you have like the king up here and stuff. Let's go visit, because the king is huge. Look at him. He's a big boy. King Dorephan. I can't talk to him. There we go. Thank you, Link. You have saved us all. I am certain that Mipha is thrilled to be with you as she ever was. I shall watch over Mipha's fight from here and yours as well. If you need anything, I am ever at your disposal. I like Sidon. Oh yeah, I love his size. Yeah, Sidon. Where is Sidon? He's usually wandering around by the statue. Oh, there he is. Yeah. He's great. Definitely one of my favorite characters in the whole series. If you ever find yourself in this part of the world again, I implore you to come visit us. We're always here for you. Oh, and have I mentioned how incredible you are and how thankful I am? Because you are, and I am. Yes, you are the greatest of Hylians, and my most treasured friend for all time. Of course, I assume some heroic errand that brought you here. No, I'm just here. I shall be cheering you on as ever. Yeah, Sidon is so cool. But yeah, this is definitely... I'm so glad this is one of the first areas I came to visit, because it left such a huge impression on me. Throughout your travels, you get to find different royal tablets that reference Zora's history. And so they even mention Princess Ruto from Ocarina of Time. And how the Hylians and the Zora work together to build this Zora's Domain, because it's not the original one. I'm not sure if you remember in Ocarina of Time, and even in Twilight Princess, Zora's Domain was kind of like in a cavern area. It was within a cavern. And it seems like from those royal history tablets or whatever that you find along the way, that the Zoras worked with the Hylians to build this Zora's Domain along with the dam here to control the water that was going from this area down to Hyrule, because it seemed like it would rain randomly most of the time and it would flood Hyrule. So now they have control of it, and they've had control of it for several centuries. So this Zora's Domain is definitely not the same one as Ocarina of Time, but it's very, very pretty. Of course, the music is the same. If you play Age of Calamity, he's such a cute kid in that. David. Age of Calamity, oh my god. The story behind that, it was so much more than what I was expecting. I'm not going to mention anything, but I love that story. And I hope that it's all true, because it would be so great for that to have happened. So yeah, I think it's really cool. You can talk to one of the guys here and give him luminous stones. He gives you diamonds. I think it's... Oh, darn. I pressed the wrong button. If you give him luminous stones, I think it's 10, he gives you a diamond, which is a pretty good deal. So if you have a lot of luminous stones, you're trying to make money, you can give the luminous stones to him and he'll, 2, and a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You really brought all 10. I will happily take those luminous stones from you. And that's right, I must reward you. And you get a diamond. A diamond is worth a lot in the game, especially if you sell it to the right people. Hey, Mr. Pips. My little beeps. He's like, Mr. Dad, why are you yelling? Sorry, I get excited about Zelda. Okay, but like, I didn't finish that game. The frame rate drops were so bad. Age of Calamity? Oh no, oh, Mr. Pips, stop it. He's scratching up the chair. Yeah, they kind of were bad, I think, now that I look back at it. I just, I really enjoyed the story. I wanted to know more about it. The story was really good. Okay. So that's Zora's Domain. What's next? Ooh, next one is Fort Hateno, which is here? Okay. Fort Hateno is, you should try and finish it if you can, or watch the story on YouTube. You can definitely watch the story at least. I don't know if it's canon. I'm hoping that it is, because it's pretty interesting to think about what it would mean for Breath of the Wild, at least. It made me happy to see what happened. Next on the list is Fort Hateno. So a little bit of the history from the Age of Calamity, when Calamity Ganon first struck here like 100 years ago, before the events of this game. Oh, when Calamity Ganon attacked Hyrule, he killed the king, which is why he's a spirit now in the Great Plateau. The forces, the royal forces, like the soldiers and stuff, split in two to try to kind of break away the guardians and stuff, because the guardians would not stop. Oh my god, not you. Where'd it go? Oh, what? Leave me alone. Go away, you. I don't think... Oh, hold on. It might not be canon. Yeah, it involves time travel. That's why I'm all like, I don't know if it is. I don't think it is, but I would love if it was. Could really keep up the branching timeline stuff. Yeah, if it is true, then it's going to create even more timelines, and it's going to be kind of confusing. This is fun. Everyone keeps telling me I like Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Whooper. But I've never seen anyone play it. Oh my god. Hey Neil, welcome to the stream, friend. I'm glad you were able to make it. I hope you're having a good Monday. I know you said you were going to be real busy. So it means a lot that you were able to stop by. You could probably look up some people playing it on YouTube. So Fort Hateno is Thank you for the goat scream, Jelly. Fort Hateno is where some of the Russian soldiers, oh my god. Not the Russian soldiers. The Hylian soldiers made their last stand. It's one of the areas, because we're going to visit another area. Hold on. Let's get all like technical stuff. So Hyrule Castle is here. After Calamity Ganon, I'm sure I could, but I only want to watch people I know. Aw. Well, I'm glad you're here, Mary. Hopefully this makes the game more interesting. So Calamity Ganon attacked Hyrule Castle, and all of the guardians went to attack the army. And Hyrule Castle was completely overwhelmed. So the soldiers split forces, like they split in half. Half of them went this way to the Akala Citadel ruins, which we see happen in Age of Calamity. We see this battle take place, and this is actually canon. because it was before all the time travel stuff happened. So we see the soldiers fight against the Guardians, and it's a losing battle. But then at the same time, Link and Zelda fleed south with some of the army to Fort Necluda, which is where we're at. And it's here where Link and Zelda make their final stand. You make everything more interesting, Hugo. Oh, thank you, Mary. This is perfect. So it's while some of the soldiers were up here in Fort Hateno, where is it at? I mean, not Fort Hateno, the Akala Citadel. The other half was trying to protect Zelda and Link at Fort Hateno. And so what I'm going to do here is show you a memory of what happened that time. Let me see. Where is it at? It's memory 17. It's called Zelda's Awakening. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna let this play and I'm gonna go use the restroom. Okay, so that was a memory that Link unlocks during his travels because the point of these memories is that Link doesn't remember what happened when he woke up from the Shrine of Resurrection. He just woke up. It was 100 years later. He had no idea what happened. Everyone could use some bathing and rest right now. And so this is a memory you unlock when you make it to Fort Hateno. It's obviously, as you saw, it was like the Guardians were overwhelming forces, overwhelming the Hylian soldiers, and even Link had fought so many of them that he was exhausted, and the Master Sword was like completely damaged. And it's at the point where it seemed like Link was going to get killed that that Zelda's powers awaken, and she is able to stop all of them. So that's why here you see a bunch of remnants of the of the Guardians just everywhere. I can take a nap now after my shower a few hours ago. Nice. And it's here where those events took place. This is where some of the soldiers made their last stand. And so because Zelda was able to awaken her powers, she stopped this invading force, and all of this area, like to the west, to the east of the fort, was saved, including that village that you go to later on called Hateno Village. That one was left alone. Nobody got attacked. All of the refugees that were leaving Hyrule Castle managed to make it there, and this is one of the bigger towns that you find. Anyway, so let's see. What was I going to talk about this? Fort Hateno. Oh yeah, so another issue Zelda was having in this game was that her powers would not awaken. She went to all of the springs of like Spring of Power, Spring of Wisdom, Spring of Courage, where it's like these little fountains where previous Zeldas had gone to try to. I want you to explain all of the buried lore in this game to me while I play it. uh, and so nothing was working. Like she didn't have the powers that the previous Zeldas had, so she wasn't able to help Link in any way up until that moment when Link was about to die. It's like her compassion, because I really don't see them as a romantic couple in this game, at least. Maybe in the other ones, yeah, but not in Breath of the Wild. It's more like really as a guardian and as a princess, and the princess sees her guardian being stricken down, kind of like Khaleesi in Game of Thrones, and so something inside of her awakened, and she was able to use her power to finally stop the Guardians the way she was supposed to, although it was a little too late for everything, right? The damage had been done. Her dad had been killed, and Hyrule Castle had been basically destroyed. But it is after this moment that her powers awaken. Link is sent to the Shrine of Resurrection. She goes to Hyrule Castle to face Ganon, and isn't able to defeat him without Link, because they always need each other. It's never just Link that defeats Ganon. He always needs Zelda. So Zelda wasn't able to kill Ganon, but she was able to contain him at least. So that was a great memory. I love that memory. Someday when I get a capture card, I'll stream this game. Yeah, this game is really cool. I like it. All right, so just as I was talking about how the Hylian army split into two. One went to Fort Hateno. The other half went to the Akala Citadel, which we're going to go visit next. We don't see the battle here in Breath of the Wild. I've never dug too deep into the history. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a whole ton of stuff mentioned in the books, in the games. There's like so much. Like that's why I don't like. Not that I don't like the theories, because it's always fun to imagine. It's always fun to theorize. But I don't take them too seriously. That's what I meant to say. I don't take them too seriously because I know it's just us imagining what it could mean. Oh no, he's freezing. But we don't know for sure that's actually what happened. We're just trying to put the pieces together, because that's one thing about Zelda, The Legend of Zelda, is that we don't know everything. We don't know all the pieces. Okay, so this is the Citadel where the other half of the... I keep trying to say Russian soldiers. I'm so sorry. Of the Hylian army made their other last stand. Was in this Citadel. It was like a training ground for the military. They thought that they could defend it, but the Guardians overwhelmed them and defeated them. But this is a Citadel and stuff that they tried to protect, and they just couldn't. There was just too many Guardians. I'm trying to find a little bridge here. Where am I? Oh, it's further down that way. Wait, further down this way? Yes. You could even see that I think they tried blowing up the bridge to stop the Guardians from coming, but I mean, you can see their little husks here. They still came. You couldn't stop them. What's really cool about Age of Calamity... I'm sorry, I'm kind of ignoring chat. Let me go back to it. I played it before. Okay, it's super fun game. So many references to the whole series. Yeah, that's what I loved about this one, is that it references almost every other game. I think that's why they don't give us much info, so that we can try and make connections ourselves. And I kind of like that. That's true. The Akala Bridge ruins. So it seems like the Hylian soldiers try to blow it up so that the Guardians would stop, but they still found a way. I mean, they're like giant spiders, basically. What's really cool about Age of Calamity is that you get to experience this battle firsthand. So you're here as one of the researchers. I think what are their names? Robbie? I can't remember. But they're here trying to help the soldiers defend this area. Hugo, I want to listen to a podcast you make about the various areas and hidden histories. Do a podcast with Chicky about game lore. That'd be pretty cool. So it's really cool to see the battle take place in Age of Calamity. How they tried to defend the Akala Citadel, but they just couldn't. the soldiers were literally just overwhelmed with the amount of guardians, and they obviously didn't make it if they were trapped there. I'll join you in on the podcast. So this area was really cool to see because it's so random. I think it's kind of like out in the middle of nowhere, and it's on the way to like what is this called? The no, not the stable. The Akala Ancient Tech Lab, which is what I think they were trying to defend to begin with. It's the tech lab. This is where they were doing research on the Guardians and all that ancient technologies that they were trying to use. So I think the Guardians were trying to stop it. I love video game lore. Yeah, me too. Okay, so then that's the Akala Citadel. The next place is one of my favorite quests. It's Terrytown. Terrytown is a optional quest that you get to do, a side quest. You work with a group of constructors, or not constructions, with builders to build a brand new town. Terrytown is so sweet and wonderful. I love this town. It's like a big project that you get to do in the game. It's really the only time where I felt like I was kind of making a difference in Hyrule, because so much was going on. Over there is the Great Fairy Fountain, but over there is Terrytown. I see. Hopefully, I can make it all the way. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Let me stop halfway. And what makes Terrytown so special to me, at least, it's that you need somebody from every race to help out in one way or another. First it's the Hylians. They build the homes and stuff. But then everyone needs to pitch in. You need to find certain people to do certain things. And it just so happens that every quest that's a part of this involves a different race. So it's the only place in Hyrule that you have all of the races together. The only town, at least. So you have the Ritos, the bird people. You have the Hylians, which we saw sweeping. You have the Gorons working together. And you have the Gerudo here, too. Do we have the Zoras? I guess they're not here, but... Why are they not here? I thought they were. Maybe not. But yeah, it's one of the areas like where everybody just comes together and kind of starts a new town. And look how pretty. I like it. There should be a Zora, right? The thing I'll offer to do is give cuddles. I'm not doing any work. I'll take the cuddles in exchange for other stuff. There should be a Zora. Yeah, Zora, who called me? Zora. That's so weird. I thought it did have every race, but I guess it would make sense the Zora, they kind of need fresh water and stuff, but maybe they couldn't live here. I don't know. How dare you? Making me want to replay this game so bad. Yeah, so it's so cool to see all the races living together. And then the music here is a combination of every single town that you visit, like all the different villages. I need to get this damn bike now. Just when I'm losing interest in my 25th run of the original Final Fantasy VII. Guess you got to do it now. So that's really cool, is that you get to kind of help build this town. So this is kind of like something that you worked toward. And I like that. Let me get my tunic stuff back on. So yeah, this mission is definitely fun. I definitely recommend that you do it. Mi cariño, Yumito. Yumito. If I can do that, I'll be happy. The next area I wanted to show is the Lake of the Dead Horse God. When I first found this area, I was really freaked out. And you run into travelers telling you about an ancient shrine that it's like a god that deals with ancient, like it's like the horse god. Like literally, I'm like, what are they talking about? So whenever I found it, I was like, oh, this is interesting. Hola chulo. Because it's I don't know if I actually did the horse god. What's so weird is that there's really no way to explain it, and this is something completely original to this game. I don't think it's referencing anything else. I was just kind of like, I'm like, what is happening? I can't explain it. I just have to show you. So let me make it over there. So you eventually do realize, you find out that that horse god is real, and you can visit. Yeah, the horse god bridge. I don't know. It's insane. Show us. Oh no, not you. Go away. ¿Qué tal, hermoso? I should ride my bike. What's the point of having a bike if you're not going to use it? We're playing Mario Kart now. So, when I first found it... Uh-oh, I'm going to fall. I thought it was like another great fairy, and I'm like, wait a minute, I thought I found all of them. But then the music playing is Epona's song. So, see, I can speak just enough Spanish to order food and flirt in the chat room. So... the music playing is Epona's song, like straight out. It's not being changed or anything. It's Epona's song. And when you approach what I thought was a great fairy fountain, what this serves to help. Wait, hold on. That's all you need. Yeah, that's all you need to know for Spanish, just how to flirt, and that's it. The reason they introduced this is because in case your horse dies and you want to get it back because you don't want to lose it, this god can resurrect it. It'll punish you, like it gets really angry at you. Seems like you don't have a horse that needs reviving. Well, that was well intended all the same. If your horse ever dies, come back with an Enduro carrot. Farewell. So that's what the horse god does, and I'm like, oh, like, that's so crazy. Like, it's so creepy. I don't know. I thought it was really weird. But that's one area I won't forget. Okay, so we did Akala, Terry Town. The Bridge of Hylia. Yamito. The Bridge of Hylia. Let's go... Where is it at? It's going to be here. The next area we're going to visit is the Bridge of Hylia. Uh-oh, I better hurry up. Okay. I may have to cut out some of them. It'll just be the springs. I'll only do one spring rather than all of them. We'll visit them real quickly, but I won't get too much into detail about those. Okay, I gotta run some errands for work. Okay, Yum Salad, thank you so much for stopping by. Are you gonna be streaming for a while? Probably for another hour or so. I also know this one phrase, quiero tu leche. I don't know what it means. I love this scene, the flowers. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by, Yum Salad. You have a great day and stuff with your errands. The other area I wanted to show you was the Bridge of Hylia. It's that bridge there. This is seen in Twilight Princess. You know exactly what it is, and I'm pretty sure you asked Wolverine multiple times. I'm downplaying my understanding. I took like 9 years of Spanish and got close to fluent at one point. I know what it means. Okay. So the Bridge of Hylia, let me get my nerd stuff out. Okay, so we're going to do the bridge. Where is it? This bridge is from Twilight Princess. And we see it there. Excuse me. The only difference is that yeah, I think in Twilight Princess you have a boss battle here with that guy on the horse. It's me. I'm the Taylor Swift song. I'm having fun here. I'll try to make it quick and come back. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll be streaming for like about another hour at least. 9 years I can understand well, but my memory for vocab is not so great. So you're the problem. I gotta be right back too. Gotta give my cat some kibble, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, Merbrosive. And so then this bridge is from Twilight Princess. It's the first time we see it. We don't see it in Ocarina of Time. So let me go ahead and show you how that looks. Oh, it's Blood Moon. Uh-oh. I don't like the Blood Moons. These scare me. Kibble kitties. Gotta get out for today. Thank you for the awesome time. Thank you so much for stopping by, Super Evil Wolfie. You have a great day. I appreciate you so much, friend. So all of the enemies are back. It's spookies. Spooky poopies. So yeah, this is the same bridge. The only difference is in the middle, I don't think you can really see. Maybe I can show you. In the middle, there's a fountain now, which wasn't in the Twilight Princess one. So I'm guessing that was added way later. Oh, look, the dragon comes out from here. It's game time. Hey, nerd next door. Welcome to the stream, friend. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're having a fantastic Monday. Oh, crap. Oh, my God. No. It's one of these guys. Oh. Don't kill me. The Wind Cleaver. That's a really cool sword. Yeah, the only difference is this fountain wasn't in Twilight Princess. So I'm guessing it was added much later. But this is gonna be, oh yeah, there's a little Korok there. One thing I do believe though is that there's no way for me to prove it. This is just what I think. That little island over there is where, oh my God, no, please don't kill me. Oh my God. It's gonna shock me. Let me change to the little thingy where I won't get shocked. I feel like I can't prove it, but I have a feeling that, because this is Lake Hylia, we see this in Ocarina of Time, that area is where the water temple is at, like deep under the water. I feel like that's where the temple of the water temple used to be, and if you look at it in a specific way, let me go ahead and try to get the lake. I follow you blindly, so let me get the image I wanted to show you. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I don't have a picture for this one. Okay. What I feel like is that the bridge wasn't there in Ocarina of Time. It wasn't built too much later, and that this is used to be the water temple a long time ago. And I mean, it even has a name. What is it called? Hylia Island. I don't know. Like, there has to be significance to that, I think. There's no way for me to prove it, but like I said, this is what I think. That this used to be the area where the water temple was at. And then like over there, it's like where the professor's office used to be in Ocarina of Time, and then like where the fishing pond used to be was like over there. There's no way for me to prove it, but that's what I think. What's really cool is that this area shows up in Twilight Princess, and it's kind of the same. The islands are just a little bit different. Sounds legit to me. Okay, so that's Bridge of Hylia. Next, we're gonna go. I need to change before I go. We're gonna go to Goron. What is it? Goron Village. The Gorons are like one of my favorite races. They're so cute. They're like big bears. Big fiery bears. Goron City. Let's go there. The proof is in the pudding, whatever the heck that means. Pudding. Okay, so we're gonna go to Goron City. And I love the Gorons. Like in Ocarina of Time, they just sound confused all the time. They're like, I don't know. They make the cute little confused bear noises. And here you have to either have like a fireproof elixir to be able to walk around, or you need the fireproof outfit that Link has on right now. This is Goron City. It's nighttime. I don't like nighttime because there's no music playing here. Oh, there is music. It's just very low. And I don't think this is the same Goron city that you find in Twilight Princess, or in Ocarina of Time. I think they kind of relocated to closer to Death Mountain, or maybe it's the same one, but they weren't outdoors before. They used to be in a cave too. We deserve nighttime music. And the reason I wanted to show Goron City, apart that the fact that I love the Gorons, is they built a giant statue, kind of like Mount Everest. They built this giant statue of like historical Goron figures. Let me try to get to this. Can I fly up there? Of me? How nice of them. Let me try to jump up there. Oh my god. It's so big. There he is. Look at him. That's Daruk. He was the Goron chief during Ocarina of Time. So it's really cool to see him. He becomes a fire sage in Ocarina of Time. I'll go ahead and show you a picture of who I'm talking about in a bit, because I know it might be a little easy to forget. But look, that's... Hold on, let me get it out. Where is he at? Daruk. Yeah, Daruk. Move over Mount Rushmore. Yeah, so Daruk is the Goron leader in Ocarina of Time, and he ends up becoming a fire sage. First time catching your stream, but you always say hello, so I was like, he seems friendly. Yeah, thank you so much for stopping by, Nerd Next Door. I'm glad that you're here, and thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, we're I try to be nice. I think I'm nice. Hold on, let me drink some water. So yeah, this is Daruk, and the Gorons built a giant statue of him, and that's him. He holds a oh crap, don't fall into the lava. His other hand holds that bridge, which is like a connection to their like the railway system to transfer minerals and stuff and rocks. So I don't know, that's pretty cool. I thought that was cool to see him in this game. Just picked up lunch and driving back home, so I'm gonna lurk for a second. Thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it, Nerd Next Door. Hugo is the most nice. Hugo is like Huggo in terms of personality. Huggo. Hugo? Not the lava. Hey, Kybers fan, welcome to the stream, friend. Let me give you a shout out. I hope you're having a great Monday. Okay. Very comforting, very calming, very sweet. Aw, thank you so much, Mary. I would love to give Hugo a huggo. All right, so yeah, that was the Daruk statue. I thought that was pretty cool. So like I said, I'm gonna skip a few of the springs. There is, well, actually, I can show you real quickly. I just won't get into them too much. Where is the spring of? We'll start with the spring of courage. These springs are references to the springs from Skyward Sword. I would love everyone like a pile-on hug. That sounds so cool, consensually, of course. That sounds great. I would love that. I love hugs. These springs are a reference to the springs from Skyward Sword, so they've been around since the beginning of the series. And Princess Zelda would come here to try to awaken her powers in Breath of the Wild, but they never awakened within her until like it was too late. But the Spring of Courage is in ruins. Non-sexual hug cuddle party. There was a guy who flirted with me in college who was named Hugo before I realized I was gay. It's such a cute name. Ah. You look like you'd be fun to go to a pool with and play chicken fight. I used to not like my name, Nerd Next Door, because it was very different. And then as I got older, I kind of learned to appreciate it just because it was different. It's pretty unique, I think. There's not that many Hugos out there. And I like that. So this is the spring of wisdom, right? Spring of courage. This is the spring that we see in Oh my god, the forest area. I forgot the name of it. I can't. Skyview Spring. I can't remember. But this is from Skyward Sword, and it's very obvious that these are the same springs as Skyward Sword because if you go to the Spring of Courage, which is, it is, oh, here it is. If you go to the Spring of Power, there are a lot of Chris's and Stevens and Jasons, but not a lot of Hugos. Yeah, I always thought I just didn't like my name, and then at least in school, and then I got older, and I was like, my name is kind of cool. I like it. I always wanted to change it to like Victor Hugo, like the writer, or the author, but I never did, and I just started liking my name, the way it was. So this is another spring. Let me change. The Spring of Power. If you could have 3 Pokemons, Pokemons, who would you want? Okay, hold on. Let me think about this. Okay, definitely Lucario. Lucario is one of my favorites. I'll have to be Pikachu too, because I always use everything Pika. Who would the last one be? I don't know. I'm gonna have to get back to you on the last one. But those are 2 I would definitely pick. Lucario is one of my favorite Pokemon. And then I like Gengar. We'll go with Gengar. Gengar is one of my favorite Pokemon because he's so cute. I think in the Ancient Cistern. Yeah, that's right. The final area is the same one as it is in this game. One of my favorite classical composers' first name is Hugo. Hugo Wolf. Oh, that's so cool. This is another of the springs that you see in Skyward Sword. This one's a little bit more intact. And let me go ahead and show you the comparisons. Hold on, okay. Open and show. It's too small. That's what it looked like. Oh man, I messed it up. That's what it looked like in Skyward Sword. And look at it. It even has the same torches and stuff. Like, it's amazing that it survived literally thousands of years and it's still there. I've talked before about how I like Lucario a lot, but he's so impractical to hug. Like, you bring him in for a tight squeeze and, ugh, I impaled. Do you have a VOD archive anywhere? My husband wants to listen to all of this lore discussion when he's done with the work. I will keep this available as a VOD for as long as Twitch allows. I think, what's that, like 90 days or something? So this will be up here until then. Yeah, so, I mean, you can see the resemblance. It's almost identical, except, of course, that the torches aren't lit. So I thought that was insane. So you walk in here, and it's the same as it was in Skyward Sword. And Skyward Sword is the very first Zelda game in the entry. It has the trees and everything. Hold on, I think I even have a picture of that. Let me get to it. Yeah, the Spring of Power. Oh, that one's too big. And blurry. You can see the Goddess of Hylia statue, the little stones, the 2 trees on the side. It's so cool. It's like the exact same area where like the ancient Link was at, the one from like Skyward Sword. So I think it's really cool that they kept that the same. And this is one of the springs that Zelda tried to walk to try to awaken her powers, except it didn't work. So that is even the waterfalls are the same. Oh, hold on, can you see the waterfalls in there? Yeah, you can see them. They're toward the back. All the waterfalls are there. It's the exact same location. It's insane. That's definitely like a clear indicator that these springs were from Skyward Sword. The last spring is up in the mountains. It's called the Spring of Wisdom. Where is it at? It is in... Oh, I always get confused. Oh, Mount Lanairu. And it's the Spring of Wisdom. I found this area very early on in the game because I was just kind of... I'm one of those people that just like, oh, what's over there? And he just wanders forever and ever until he gets to the end. So I saw this mountain, and it had been the highest mountain I saw in the game so far when I was playing. I climbed it all the way to the top, and I found like this corrupted dragon up there, and I got freaked the f out. I jumped off the mountain and flew away. But it turned out later on that you needed to free the dragon. He's one of the dragons that you see flying around later on, except that he was corrupted by Ganon, which is really sad. Where's the things that I use for my There it is, for the cold. This was the last spring that Princess Zelda tried to travel to try to awaken her powers, and she came and nothing happened still even here. This is Spring of Wisdom. But up here, you see the corrupted dragon when you play for the first time. I listened to that podcast. Hugo does a good... Oh, thank you, Mary. Sad days. Oh, the hug with Lucario. Yeah, and so it's really cool to see the dragon, the corrupted dragon at first is up here, and it's kind of like injured and trapped, and you have to help him get free. And so you have to fight the corruption away. I think it's called Malice, the corruption. And then the dragon is free and is able to roam around like the others. But this mountain is way, way up high. Let me try to fly and see how long I can fly without breaking my neck. And it was really cool to climb it. I don't know how I made it, because I didn't have all of my power-ups and stuff, and I had to eat like spicy food so that I wouldn't freeze. Because like that's one thing that's different about this game, is that the temperature does affect you. Like if it's too hot, you need to cool down. If it's too cold, you need to warm up. All that good stuff. But yeah, this mountain is way up. You can't even see it because it's so snowy. And I saw it when I was in, I think, Hateno Village. Yeah, you can see it from there. I still want the giant Lucario plush, though. Oh my god, imagine. That'd be so cool. I need to get one, too. Yeah, you can see the lab from here. Getting closer to it. And that's the village. I'd also love a giant Zekrom plush. Impractical to hug? Yes. Adorable? Also yes. So this is one of the villages you have to visit in your missions and stuff. And it was here when I came that I saw that big old mountain up there. And I was like, what's up there? And I just went up there. That's where I found all that stuff. At least you won't get impaled with it. Alright, so those are the Springs of Wisdom. The next one... The next area is the Rito village. I knew that the Rito were here. I think this was like the third area I visited. Well, the third race that I visited. Maybe I could just get a boyfriend who likes to cosplay as Lucario. And when I first walked into the village, I was like, oh my god. I freaked out and I just stood there for a while because of the music that was playing. And then I looked at the area and I realized that this this mountain is hold on, let me get closer to it. If you hear the music, it's the Dragon Roost Island music from Wind Waker. I'll play it right now, the music. But I also wanted to show you this mountain. Oh, I fell and I... In the meantime, I guess I can let the music play too. Look at the bird people are so pretty. Like they're all colorful and stuff. Dragon Roost Island is one of the best themes of the entire series. That's very true. It's one of my favorites as well. Oh, this mission is one of the cutest ones. The little babies. Oh, I pushed her. I'm sorry. They're so cute. Oops, I pushed her again. Yeah, this mountain. Hold on. Let me get it. There it is. This is Dragon Roost Island from the Wind Waker, except it's been heavily eroded after so long. But in Wind Waker, I'd not climb that in real life. Oh, I know. I'm so scared of heights. And then the music is also a dead giveaway that this is Dragon Roost Island because it's it is. Yeah. Hold on. Let me I wonder if I can find this song. I should have looked for this. Oh wait, I don't think I can. Will I get in trouble? Maybe I shouldn't, because I'm scared. I don't want to get in trouble because of the DMCA stuff. But yeah, if you listen to the Dragon Roost Island music, it's almost the same as this one, except that this one has been kind of changed with the accordion and stuff. But it makes sense that it's Dragon Roost Island and the Rito are still here. This is like their ancestral home and stuff. So they've been here since the Great Sea, I guess, which is a Wind Waker video game. And that's pretty cool. This is definitely one of my favorite areas. Uh-oh. How do I let go? There we go. Their chief kind of looks like one of those, like that owl from Ocarina of Time that wouldn't leave you alone. This is their chief. Look at him. He's a big boy. He's kind of giving me the side eye. He's like, oh, you little bitch. You owe me money. Okay, sorry. Oh, okay, so we were talking about the skeletons earlier. This is one of those skeletons that we find. It's part of the shrine, one of the shrine quests, and it's so weird because it's, oh my god, there's just so many unexplained things in this game, and this is one of the ones that really bugged me because there's no explanation whatsoever. Like, what are these big skeletons? This one's up in the mountains, way up in the cold. And within it is a shrine and stuff. And I'm like, what are these things? This is, I think, one of the hardest shrines to find. Because you need to snowball you need to snowball your way in here, basically. And break down the door. Bruh. Yeah, like, what is that skeleton? Like, I have no idea what it could be. This is called the Hebra Great Skeleton, but there's also one in the Goron Mountains. I should have done it when I was there, but the Elden Great Skeleton, that one apart along with the one from the Gerudo Desert that we saw earlier, that one is called the Gerudo Great Skeleton. So it's like, what are these? It's so weird. It's like ancient animals that died, but we don't know why. I don't know what they represent. I just thought they were cool. Oh, the Colosseum. Okay, so you're finally gonna get to see me play a little. I've been doing all of this and I have not played. Where's the Colosseum? It should be somewhere here. Oh no, that's the temple. Oh, it's right here. The Colosseum ruins. This area also doesn't have like a lot of history to it. I just thought it was cool because it's obviously like a place where warriors would fight and stuff, like in the Greek and Roman days. And if you go there in this game, you find a Lionel, those big horse things. I'm gonna fight my first one here, so hopefully I do okay. I'm gonna be real bad. Okay, let's bring out my bike. Oh, let's change again. Okay, there we go. And where is it at? Okay, let me mark it on my map. Okay, and one thing I don't understand though is that when you get to it, uh-oh. Where is it at? I'm confused. I don't think I was supposed to come to this area. Uh-oh. Mr. Peps, little babies. Come keep Dad company. Stay right here. Yeah, little lumps. Okay. Sorry, my little keys. I'm trying to get to the Colosseum, but I don't think this is the right way. I came the wrong way. I guess it's up here. I'll have to fly. We fly. Mr. Lumps, little babies. Gotta calm down, Mr. Lumpkins. There you go, little babes. Nice Suzuki bike. Okay, let's go here. Mr. Pip, stop it, little babies. Okay, so I definitely came in the wrong way. The entrance is that way. Oh, that's the temple I should have teleported to. I see it from here. Yeah, one thing I don't understand is why is there malice all over it? Mr. Pips, little babies. I don't want to have to lock you up. Malice is that purple stuff. It comes from Ganondorf. He just like releases malice all over us and stuff, all over our face. It's disturbing. But if you go in here, you can fight a Lino, which is those scary things. I think they're some of the toughest enemies in the game. I missed. Uh-oh. I dropped my Hylian shield. No, I need that. Well, I should change my weapon. I don't want to waste the Master Sword on this. What can I use? This one? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he's gonna strike me. How many times have you beat this game? Like a full run through, I've done it once. But I have played it for like I think over 100 hours. I can't remember. I think it's almost like 200 hours. So it's I played it for a long time, I guess. Oh no. Well, I'm trying to charge this thing. Dang it. No. Uh-oh. Let me charge up. That charge up attack does a lot of damage to him. I'm gonna die. I can't see. Uh-oh. There he goes again. Damn it, I thought I was gonna let go of it. I'm doing really bad. I'm supposed to fight Ganon in a bit. It's because I can't stun him. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, let's do it here. Okay. There we go. Oh no, he's gonna blow up. It's scary. Okay, I'll read the chat in a bit. Hold on, let me kill this guy. There he goes. Okay, oh my god, that was not as good as I thought, but it's okay. I like the challenge DLC where you can only get hit once because I finally got some good mileage out of my favorite armor set, the Phantom Ganon set. Oh, that's so cool. Also, I had that one light arrow bow you can get from Zelda's Amiibo, the one that lasts a long time and has a very far reach. I don't have ooh, a diamond. I don't have the a flame blade. The Amiibo, so I never got to get any of that stuff. The only things I have are the stuff that are like built into the game. But the Phantom Ganon set, is it this one? What does it do? Oh, that's not Phantom Ganon. That's just a... Oh, no, it's this one here. Phantom Ganon. Stealth up. Bone attack up, disguise. Oh, because they won't attack you? It's the one with the horns. I have all the amiibo cards. Yeah, I never got to do the stuff. All of this thing I think came with the DLC, so that's why I have like the Phantom Ganon, Majora's Mask. What else did I get from them? Oh, like the Island Lobster shirt. Tingle. Oh my god, I forgot about this suit. Look how ridiculous he looks. Tingle. Kulu Limpa. Sorry. Alright, so let's get back on track. What was I supposed to do? First of all, I need to heal. Where's my stuff? My food. Oh, it's over there. What can I use? Sure, why not? If I could, okay, the entire set looks amazing. Yeah, I like it too. If I could upgrade it, I would use it for the entire game. I know, that's so true. It's a shame that you can't upgrade that stuff. I took screenshots of Link dressed as Phantom Ganon during the cutscene where you get the Master Sword. That's so funny. Imagine. All right, so that's the Colosseum. A very weird place. Not much history here. Just obviously it was an arena where warriors would fight. You get to do a little fight with the Lionel, and there's malice everywhere, and I don't understand why. Because malice is usually related to Ganon, and I'm not sure why Ganon would take any interest in this. There must be a reason, but oh crap, I don't know why. Okay, so let's see. Next on the list is... Oh, okay. This is going to be cute. What's the fastest way there? This way? No, we can hover. We'll do this. The next area is called what are it called? Ranch Ruins? And it's a reference to Lon Lon Ranch from Ocarina of Time, where you get Epona and stuff. I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool. Although, I mean, you see, that's the thing about the locations is they never really match up. So I always get confused as to why it's there. But it seems like
everything's coming up Millhouse.
Everything's coming up Millhouse. The Ranch Ruins, yeah. Maybe it moved over time, I guess. Because I kind of refuse to believe it's the same Lon Lon Ranch. And it doesn't actually have that name. It's just called Ranch Ruins, right? So it's been thousands of years since Ocarina of Time, so it is kind of hard to believe that it's the same ranch. Because, I mean, come on, I mean, that doesn't make sense. I think it was just like a little Easter egg for fans. What's weird though is that it's almost identical to Lon Lon Ranch. Hopefully I don't fight any guardians here. Mario Kart. Okay, let me try to get to the front of it. The only reason I say that it's probably not the same one is because if it is, then it's it'll kind of throw things off, in my theories at least. Oh my god, it's a guardian. Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. It saw me. Go away, go away. Crap. Oh, okay. Phew. No, 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 no. I'm just a little Pika. I mean you no harm. I'm gonna die. Jesus. Missed. Oh no, the skeletons. Skeleton power. Darn it, I pressed the wrong button. There we go. Oh no. Kill it, kill it. There we go. Look at all of those heart. A guardian has entered the chat. That's scary music. Every time I would hear it when I first played, I was always terrified. Yeah, so this is, oh look, there's, oh, what? I didn't know there was horses here. You can ride these. So that's pretty cool. You can actually ride the skeleton horse and stuff, and you can take it to the stable to try to keep it, but then they say that you're not allowed to keep monstrosities in the stables. So that's pretty cool. Skeleton horse. Skeleton powers. I got really good at doing the last second dodge against 2 of the 3 Lionel types. For some reason, the lance one always effed me up. You can ride a ghost horse. It disappears at sunrise though, so you can't keep it forever. Yeah, so this is the entrance to Lon Lon Ranch. What? Is everything here? Ow. Go away. Okay, so let me get a picture of Lon Lon Ranch from Ocarina of Time. Where is it at? Lon Lon Ranch. This is the last picture I'll be using. Aww. Where is it at? That's so tiny. I got the wrong picture. That's not good. It's way too tiny. It's real blurry. You're not allowed to keep monstrosity. That's rude. Get that Yigabish and harvest the bananas. Monstrosities need love too. I always wanted to ride the spirit ghost horse, but I was always never able to catch it. Justice for monstrosities. Yeah, so you can see the sign and stuff. Like, okay, there. Does that make sense? The entrance to Lon Lon Ranch. And technically speaking, in Ocarina of Time, Hyrule Castle was here, and Lon Lon Ranch was there. And then, I don't know, that's where it gets all messy. Like, the Korok Forest was supposed to be over here, and Lake Hylia is where it's supposed to be. The Gerudo Desert's where it's supposed to be. Well, actually, the Gerudo Desert was over here. So it's like, it doesn't match up, but I'd rather not think about this. All I know is that it's a reference to Lon Lon Ranch, and I thought it was pretty cool. It has even the little ring around the racetrack thing where you get Epona where you have to race her, and the little storage area back here. Another one of you guys, really? Ow. Stop it. Leave me alone. They're big bullies. I don't know how to aim. I'm cross-eyed. Leave me alone. Yeah, this comes out in Ocarina of Time too. You get a gold Skulltula here. You get to go in there, but of course it's all ruins now. So I think this was just an Easter egg. I don't want to think too much about it because it's going to confuse me about the locations. Earthquakes and climate change affected this place. Okay, the next one is... Oh, let me get rid of the picture. I forgot to do that. This one is... It's just a pretty area. I was supposed to look into who this guy was, and I forgot. The Satori Mountains. My theory is that with all these references from the different timelines, they all merge and just change the landscape. Yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense because it's like some of the stuff doesn't really add up, but I'm like, okay, well, that's kind of like... I try not to think about it too much because it does confuse me and I don't have an explanation. Earthquakes, climate change, being underwater for a few centuries, that's true. Satori Mountain is a kind of like a way of showing respect to... Oh my god. You know what? Let me look it up so I can get the names right. It was one of the Nintendo people. Okay. Let me see. So it's Satoru Iwata? Where'd it go? Lord of the Mountain. Okay. Okay, so the Satori Mountains is probably named after Satori, uh, and is an homage to the late Nintendo president Satoru Iwata. So that's who they named it after. Um, it's in honor of the head of Nintendo. Yeah, and he passed away. How sweet. He used to do all the Nintendo Directs. There's also a character in the game that looks like him too. Um, this mountain, there's not much to do except for the shrine, and I think there's also like a thunder blade here. I think. But what's really pretty about it is this cherry blossom. And on certain nights, I forget what the requirements are. All of like a bunch of little animals gather here. Oh my god. Get out of here. You're being disrespectful. Get. Along with the Lord of the Mountains, it's a I think I have a picture. Yes, this guy. It's kind of blurry, but the Lord of the Mountains appears here. It says this noble creature watches over all animals that make their homes in the forest. Legends say this holy creature is the reincarnation of a sage that died on the lands it now protects. It has an acute awareness of surroundings, so it seldom appears before people. It's sometimes known by its other name, Satori. So it's like you can actually sneak up on this creature and ride him as a horse, which is kind of weird, you know, because it's supposed to be an homage to the Nintendo Direct, Nintendo president and stuff, and it's like you can ride him. Like, you can't keep him because if you take him to the stable, they tell you the same thing that you can't keep monstrosities and stuff. It's where all the spirits come. I think in a full moon or a new moon. Yeah, there's something about. I think it might be a new moon. And like all these little creatures appear, and then so does that Lord of the Mountains guy. I wish I had figured out what night it was so I can kind of look for it, but I don't know. I don't think it's a half moon. I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. But on the nights that he is here, this whole mountain lights up from far away. You could see it, and so that's when you know you can come here and see all the. It's a bunch of little animals. What are they called? Blurpies. Let me see if I have a picture of them. These little cute things. The bloopies. I don't know what they are, but they're just so cute. They're like little... I don't know what they are. They're like Pokemons. It gets like a really mystical aura. It's really pretty. The bloopies, yeah, they're so cute. It says they may look like mere rabbits at a fleeting glance, but these strange and aptly named creatures glow with a mystical blue light. While the details of their origins are entirely unknown, there is one thing we do know. These peculiar little things have a penchant for collecting rupees. So if you see one and you shoot it with arrows, it drops rupees, which is kind of sad. I don't like doing that. They glow. Yeah, and so on that specific night where all of that happens, they all gather here along with that Lord of the Mountains guy, the Satori. And it's really cool. It's like really mystical and stuff. I wish I had timed it right so I could have shown you guys, but I'm sorry that I didn't do that. Okay, that's actually the end of the tour. How long have I been streaming? 2:11. So now, all we gotta do is fight Calamity Ganon. Okay. We're gonna teleport to the Woodland Tower, and then get close to the Hyrule Castle. My interwebs died. Oh, I'm sorry, Mary. Thank you so much for coming back. We were just talking about the little spirit that dwells in that mountain. Hi, Mr. Tour Guide. How goes the stream? It goes great. Ross, welcome to the stream, friend. I just finished a little tour, and we're going to go fight Ganon now in Hyrule Castle. So it's kind of scary because I don't know if I can beat him. Okay, so we have to go over there. It's a lot further than I thought. Okay, I teleported to the wrong area. I just like gliding. This piece of shit dies hourly. I don't know how to fix it. Oh no, I'm sorry, Mary. I bet my spirit will rest in a mountain, maybe in a garden. Very nice. This tour was amazing. Oh, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I finally get to nerd out on a game that I really love. So I'm glad you guys were here. People will be digging and a little ghost hand will reach back at them. Alright, so when I first played it, I was too afraid to go through the main entrance to Hyrule Castle because there's guardians everywhere. I almost called them sentinels. I don't know why. Don't worry, Mary, there's a VOD. I'm going to go back and start at the beginning to get everything I missed. Better than it coming out of a toilet. What? Oh, the hand? That's funny. So, I avoided Hyrule Castle for the longest time. I wanted to save it for the very end when I felt comfortable going. And one of the things I noticed when I was traveling through here was an entrance in the back. And I do love going through the back. Sorry, I had to say that. Where is it at? Okay, hold on. I'm trying to look at the map and at the thing here. Don't we all? Go away. There we go. I'm no moaning Myrtle, just a moping Mary. I went the opposite route. I said, okay, I'm going right for the castle. We're all big fans of the rear entrance. Yeah, I thought the rear entrance would be easy to get to. And so I saw this when I was exploring. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I can just go through here. Oh, wait, that's not it. Oh, crap, this is not it. Leave me alone. Wait, hold on. Where am I? Oh, it is somewhere here. Oh, it's this way. Okay. So I kind of was exploring Hyrule Castle and I looked at it from behind through its butt, and I saw this little entrance here and I'm like, what is this? So I came through here. Please don't shoot me. Okay. And this is how I came into the castle, was through the back. Hi. Bye. Okay. I loved this whole area. Like, all of the Hyrule Castle was so cool. You really felt like you were trying to undo something that went terribly bad. I came in this way too. What's this armor set? It's the hold on, let me show you. Wait, that was the right one. You unlock it after you do all of the shrines. I think there's 120 shrines. And when you do all of the shrines, you get the Cap of the Wild, the Tunic of the Wild, and the Trousers of the Wild. And it's one of the more powerful armor sets. There's, I think, one more that's stronger. Like, if you wear this one, the Champion's Tunic, which is the one that Link is advertised wearing in the poster and stuff. But then you lose your... If you use that shirt, you lose your armor bonus power-up thing, which is the Master Sword Beam-Up. I never knew this was an option. I feel like I missed out before. You find a lot of loot, a good loot this way. Yeah, 120 shrines. Yeah, because you get to do this... Oh, wait, I need to be full health. That was kind of dumb. Oh, like, look how cool this is, and nothing happens. This. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, so this is one of the shrines that you have to do. But if you keep going this way, you find a secret entrance into Hyrule Castle that takes you to the library. And this is the way I came. I actually walked all the way out here, and I kind of thought I walked into a dead end. It was only because they have this box here. I think they did it on purpose. That you bring out your magnetic thing, the magnesis, and when you try to lift this thing up, you notice that there's this here. And you can move it out of the way. It takes you to the library, which is pretty cool. And this is basically where you kind of have to go through anyway. There is a hidden secret here behind this one. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh no, it's one of you guys. I'm so sorry. Yeah, behind this, it's the King's Study, so you get to see some of the stuff that he was doing, including this really strong shield, the Royal Guard shield. Apart from the Hylian shield that I have, it's one of the strongest shields. Let me go ahead and see, because I have one of those right now. Yeah, like 92. Oh, there's some that are actually even stronger. The Hylian shield is 90. This one's 92. And then you have a little journal belonging to the king, and it tells you kind of what happened in the last days of Calamity. I mean, before the Calamity struck. Leave me alone. Okay. I better save my Master Sword for when I'm fighting Ganon. What if I run out of power-up stuff? And so I'm going to take you... I think this is the way I took. Uh-oh. No, don't freeze me. Is my bow broken, I think? No, it's not. Okay. This is the way I normally take, just because I like exploring the inside of Hyrule Castle. This takes you to the dining hall, I think. But you also, like David said, there's a whole bunch of goodies everywhere, like this Frostblade. The Great Frostblade. Those are all really cool. I like the elemental weapons. Alright, so the dining hall is this way. I don't know what that was, but I'm going to ignore it. Hi. Bye. This is the, oh, this is the armory. Yeah, this armory has a lot of good weapons, too. You can see them down there. It's a great way to get, like, powerful weapons. Oh, please don't hit me. You're gonna hit me, aren't you? You ass. You know what? Oh no, I'm stuck. Oh no. Okay, there. Oh, you can hear the little Korok here. There he is. This is behind a wall you have to blow up. Those Koroks, oh my god. The only way I don't think that I did it on my own. I used a guide because there was way too many. I think by myself I found probably like 200, but there's 900 of them. So I was nowhere near finding them all by myself. Yeah, and so from the dining hall I cut through here and I just followed this area. And I use the waterfalls to get to the very top. The waterfalls, you can ride on them, I guess. Like, you can go up. Oh, my God. Oh, crap. No, let's go this way. No, 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 no. I was just kidding. JK, JK, leave me alone. Yeah, those waterfalls. If you have a certain armor set that you get from the Zoras, you can go up the waterfall. It's, what are they called? These, yeah. The Zora Greaves, Zora Armor, and the Zora Helm. I think it's just the Zora Helm that you need. I'm not sure. But if you have this Zora Helm or something, or is it the Zora Armor, you can, no, not that. You can swim upwards, which is great. Makes going up the castle, like, very easy. Uh-oh, I'm gonna die. Nothing happened. Oh no, there's more of them. Leave me alone. When you get all the armor, the Zora armor, you can do a spin attack, which is why. And that's the spin attack that he does in Skyward Sword, which is pretty cool. You need the whole Zora armor. I love using it. Yeah, it makes going up the waterfalls like so. It's so cool to see this. And so once you make it to the very, very top of Hyrule Castle, oh, there's a Korok all the way up there. This is where you fight Ganon. So let me get ready. Oh my god, I'm scared. What's interesting about this game is that you can fight Ganon without doing any of the side missions or side quests or anything like that. You can just go straight to him, even without the Master Sword. Which is why it makes sense that we realize that this was not actually the real Ganon. The real Ganon is the one that we fight in Tears of the Kingdom. Which is why we were able to... You could defeat him without the Master Sword. Well, this one at least. Because the real Ganon, you need the Master Sword to defeat him, which is why I don't understand what you're going to do in Tears of the Kingdom without the Master Sword. But anyway, you can do it without the champions' help, without saving them. But if you do save the champions, they help you out in the battle. You'll get to see it right now. That makes sense. Yeah, because this was just like Calamity Ganon. It's like his essence. Like he's controlling all of his malice, but it's not really him. It's not like it's not really Ganon, and we're gonna get to see him in Tears of the Kingdom. It's almost like it's like the Spirit and Forest Temple, yeah. Oh my god. I'm sorry, but my power isn't strong enough. I hope you don't mind the Japanese audio. So Zelda has been trying to keep him imprisoned this entire time, but it's like she said she can't hold on anymore, and Calamity Ganon broke free finally. It's like whenever he's near Link, it makes him more powerful. Like he just gets angrier and angrier, and he gets stronger. And this area is weird because it's called the, what is it called? The laboratory? Drama. Here we go. Yeah, I love the Japanese audio. That's how I played all of my games. My Zelda games. Well, this one in Age of Calamity. See, Calamity Ganon, Scourge of Hyrule Castle. And then, if you save the champions, this is where they come to help you. They know that you're about to fight Ganon, so yeah, they all pitch in, and it's a group effort, and it's always great to see this. I love this cutscene. Mifa is my sweetheart. That's my girlfriend. This is what I'm like if you wake me up too early. Fair warning. Yeah, I love this part. Yeah, it's so cool to see them all just finally take a shot at Ganon. Your girlfriend, what a cute couple. It's the guy from The Rock. Yeah, and so they all come and attack and boom. Oh, I love the music. I was so giddy the first time I saw this. Yeah, me too. I still am. And so, if you unlock all 4 champions, they bring his health down to half. And so, you have to only worry about the other half. It makes it a lot easier. Of course, you have to go to each individual champion to free them. Hey, Mr. Lumps. Hey, little babies. I'm gonna eat your little chicken leg. Scary. He's all chill, just takes out the Master Sword. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Hi. Yeah, I'm using all the power-ups and stuff, so it's not super hard, but it's still kind of tough, like, even with all the power-ups. Oh my god. Hit him in the belly. Oh, I was like, what happened? I thought he fell on me and killed me. Like, he just landed on me. Crap. I was supposed to bounce that back. There we go. Damn it. I keep forgetting to dodge that. I did it too late. I did it too early. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Hold on. If I use my dealies, this, can I shoot? Oh, I don't have an arrow. I mean a bow thing. Oh my god, my thing broke. So he's using all of the power-ups of the other blights that you had to fight. Uh-oh. Did that not bounce back to him? Uh-oh. Nope. Oh crap. That's scary. So the ancient arrows do a lot of damage. You have to break through his defenses, which is kind of like a pain. But if you have Daruk's power and Urbosa's power, you can just break through his defenses every single time. And then the ancient arrows do a lot of damage, so I definitely recommend getting them for this battle. Hey, Mr. Peps, little babies. I'm gonna eat you. Let me eat your chicken leg. I'm hungry. Just a little chicken leg. Not all of your chicken leg, just one. Yeah, that's that malice I was telling you about. He just squirts it everywhere, all over your face, on your back. He doesn't care. He just does it. Very gross. Shame on you, Ganon. Mary, I love squirting my malice everywhere too. So, like every Zelda game, of course, that's not the end, right? Oh my. It's so pretty though. The malice, the purple stuff. Yeah, here we get teleported. Look how pretty. Ganon. Ganon. Was born out of a dark past. He is a pure embodiment of the ancient evil that is reborn time and time again. David, I thought you liked it when dudes squirt their malice inside you. It's gorgeous. He has given up reincarnation. If set free upon our world, the destruction will be unlike anything we've ever seen before. So this is Dark Beast Ganon, hatred and malice incarnate. I'm not sure what that means, but it's scary. I entrust you with the Bow of Light, a powerful weapon in the face of evil. In me, on me. You may not yet be at the point where you have fully recovered your power or all your memories. Look, I have Ganon's horse. I forgot I changed it. It's a big horse. But courage need not be remembered, for it is never forgotten. Sluts. Sluts as far as the eye can see. Here we go. The Bow of Light. I need to get it. Equip it. I need health. This is my favorite food to make in the game because it's so cute. It's like in the shape of a heart. Where is it at? This one. A creamy heart soup. I don't need that much though. You learned a recipe from the Gerudo dating class, I think. And it's just this. Hydro melon, bolt fruit, hardy radish, and fresh milk. And it restores like 16 hearts. That's a lot of hearts. And proud of it. I'm a whore, actually. Thanks very much. Chunky Ganon colored palette horse. Creamy heart soup. Yeah, it's so cute. I like that soup because it has a little heart and everything. Let me get some more health. Maybe this. There. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, he Angies. He's blowing stuff up with his lasers. That energy covering Ganon's body is called malice. None of your attacks will get through as he now is. Uh-oh. I will hold the malice back as much as I can, but my power is waning. Attack any glowing points that you see. Hurry up, Zelda. I'm just going in circles. May you be victorious. I will try. You little piggies. There he is. I missed. I missed. Oh no, watch out. What? It's Pigfoot. Okay. That does a lot of damage. Oh wait, hold on. The best food I found... Cute food is so fun. The best food I found to use is a hearty food item and just cook it and it restores all your health. Oh, that's right. I think I have some of those. I think it's these. Like the hearty simmered fruit, full recovery. I think the hearty durians, right? They also do that. If you cook these, what are they? Where are they? These. The hearty durians. I have a heart-shaped waffle maker. Oh, just for why not and fun. That's so cute. I would love heart-shaped waffles. I love waffles. I love when you guys aim for my glowing areas. Hey, little piggies. He's so angies. What Pokemon is this? A little piggy Pokemon. Oh, I love that music. There it is. Okay. Oh, I ran into his hoof. How did he die? Ganon stepped on him. He crashed into him. Where's my horsey? Hold on, let me see. Oh, the truffles too, that's right. I forgot about those. Have you ever made yeast risen waffles before? I think this Pokemon is Poot Lovato. I've not made yeast waffles. My yeast is bad. Mary's yeast. They're like waffles, but with a little sour bread flavor. They're delicious. I highly recommend trying the browned butter waffles on cereal. Ooh, that sounds good. My yeast is bad. Uh-oh. He's exploding. Look at that big butt. That's a thick butt. Just shoot him right there. Weak spot. It is his weak spot. We're so close. Dun, 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 dun. Uh-oh. Look up there. That is a big booty. Okay. Oh no, I missed. Where is it at? Did it go back in? Oh, darn it. Don't eat my horse. That's my baby. There it is. Get it, get it, get it. Got it. Oh my god, okay, phew. I just made blueberry choco chip flaxseed waffles in the morning, and I put, oh my god, it sounds so good. I put strawberry compote on top and peanut butter. That's baby, don't kill horsey. Look, Zelda, she finally gets to use her power. Oh my god. See, Link alone can only do so much. Oh my god, I would love waffles. That's kind of what I like about, ever since Ocarina of Time, Link could never really pull this off on his own. He always needed Zelda. Of course, Link does most of the work, but Zelda always has to do her part too, otherwise it won't work. And that's what's interesting about this series. I think one of the theories I watched from the Zelda theories on YouTube for Tears of the Kingdom way back when, I'm talking about years, was that maybe Zelda would be a playable character, and obviously that's not the case, but that would have been pretty cool, that you could switch between Link and Zelda. It's really neat to play as Zelda in Age of Calamity, that Hyrule Warriors game, because she's pretty powerful, especially when she awakens her power. Might take some time. It's a small-ass waffle maker, one at a time, but gives us time to chit-chat. Come on, princess. That would be super cool. Little Pips, what happened, little babies? Come here. You sit next to Dad. The little babies. Yeah, that part was real cool. Destroy Ganon. Complete. Always a solid plan for brunch. Oh my god, I know. That'd be great. And we thought it was over. Like I said, I haven't really kept up with the more recent theories of Tears of the Kingdom. And I'm kind of I want to keep it that way just so that I can go in the game fully blind and not know anything apart from what's in the teasers and trailers. We only have to wait, what, like 2 more months? Oh my god, it's almost here. I can't wait. It seems like it's been forever. I never lost faith in you over these many years. Oh, look at Zelda. Thank you, Link. The hero of Hyrule. That's me. May I ask, do you really remember me? Yeah. Does he? He never said anything, so I'm guessing he doesn't. He's like, yeah, hey, you, it's great to see you again. And that's it. The Legend of Zelda. That's definitely one thing I have not seen on streams, is the ending. Usually everyone always plays the opening parts and tries to make it through, but it's such a long game that it's, oh my god. I mean, it took me to make it the first time to Hyrule Castle and beat Ganon probably like 90 hours at the least, and there's probably more than that. So imagine having to play 90 hours on stream. That would take me like the whole year. I stream like once a week. But that's the end of it. Brunch. Okay, I think I can skip it, but I have to wait a bit. I need more water. I'm a thirsty boy. Well, that's Impa. There we go. We get a little extra cutscene at the end. You done did it. Divine Beast Varuta looks like it stopped working. Let's investigate the situation. Mifa's father. I believe he would like to hear more about her. The least we can do is visit him. Oh, I didn't get to read. Too fast. I'm too slow. Although Ganon is gone for now, there is still so much for us to do. and so many painful memories that we must bear. I believe in my heart that if all of us work together, we can restore Hyrule to its former glory. Kiri, stop fighting. Perhaps even beyond. But it all must start with us. Let's be off. Dun, da, 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 da. Kira. Oh. The kitties want to take over the stream. Kira. Kira. Stop it. Little babies. Oh my god. Okay. I gotta put you over here. Yeah, she's all like, "It's my stream now. It's Kitty stream." Aww. Da, 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 da. Purr purr. Yay, we beat it. Yeah, definitely one of my favorite games. So I can't wait to see what Tears of the Kingdom has in store for us. That's amazing. I'm glad that I was able to do everything I wanted, like the landmark stuff and beat Ganon and stuff. I was kind of worried I was gonna take too long, but no, it was perfect. A perfect amount to stream and stuff. I had so much fun. Let's see who we can raid. I hope you all enjoyed my little tour of Hyrule. My little nerdy tour and stuff. Let's see who's streaming. Sir Copo. Oh, I have never rated him. Let me go ahead and do that. How long has he been streaming? Oh, is it too late? Do you think he's gonna end? That was a lot of fun. Thank you for streaming. He will be on for a while. Okay, well, let me go rate him then. That's great. I have never rated him before. I'm excited. I learned to copy and paste the names because with Phil, I accidentally I typed in Super Phil 32 rather than Super Philip 32 and it rated the wrong person. I was so sad. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and raid Sir Copo, he's just chatting right now. But let's go ahead and bug him. Let me get the rates set up. Okay, and so I just want to say thank you all so much for being here and putting up with my nerdiness. This game series means so much to me. It's meant so much since I was like, well, how old? When did Ocarina of Time come out? I don't know, so many years ago. And I hope you all enjoyed it. It was so much fun to kind of show you all like a part of the landmarks and stuff that meant a lot to me and more nerdiness. And I hope you all enjoyed that, and it was fun beating Ganon again to kind of try to recap what happened in Breath of the Wild and kind of get ready for Tears of the Kingdom. And so, like I've said previously in my other stream, March has been kind of crazy schedule-wise, so I'm still going to keep it with just a Monday stream, so once a week until probably the end of March. And we're going to go ahead and raid Sir Copo now. Thank you all so much for being here. My next stream again will be on Monday. And I hope you all have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye.